The Hokage is the one who protects their village, and from the moment they reach that position, they make a personal commitment to be willing to give their life for the village if necessary. But how did each of the 7 Hokages meet such tragic ends? Come closer, because in this video, we're going to talk about the deaths of all of them. The first Hokage of Konohagakure is a legend in the Naruto universe. However, the exact way he died is never revealed in the story. Let's explore some theories about his death, discarding a few possibilities and presenting a plausible one. One of the simplest theories is that Hashirama died of old age. However, this possibility can easily be dismissed. If he had lived to an old age, he would have been present during the first ninja war. A more plausible theory is that Hashirama died due to the wear and tear caused by his numerous battles. As the leader of the Senju clan, he was involved in many wars and faced powerful enemies throughout his life. He was known for his unique ability to regenerate instantly, a technique that allowed him to heal serious wounds almost instantly. However, the excessive use of this technique might have taken a heavy toll on his health. He faced formidable enemies like Madara Uchiha and the Uchiha clan itself. These intense and prolonged battles must have caused significant strain on his body, eventually leading to his death. Our beloved second Hokage met his death during the first ninja war. His team was being pursued by the village hidden in the clouds, specifically by the brothers Ginkaku and Kinkaku. With no escape options, Tobirama made a courageous decision. He volunteered to act as bait so that his team could escape while he held off the 2 brothers. Facing an unequal battle, Tobirama showed unwavering courage. With his exceptional skills, he fought determinedly against Ginkaku and Kinkaku, even knowing that his chances of survival were minimal. His goal was to allow his comrades to escape and protect the village he loved so much. Tobirama faced the brothers Ginkaku and Kinkaku in a tough and fierce fight. With his mastery of water techniques and his strategic knowledge, he managed to keep the opponents occupied long enough for his team to retreat. However, Tobirama was aware that his fight was a losing battle. He was up against 2 powerful and relentless opponents. As time passed, the pressure became overwhelming, and Tobirama knew that sacrifice was his only remaining option. With a mixture of sadness and determination, Tobirama continued to fight until the end, using his skills to restrain and weaken the brothers. In the end, his sacrifice allowed the greatest names of this last generation of Konoha to remain alive. He met his end in an intense battle against Orochimaru. The Sannin had revived the 2 former Hokages, making the situation even more difficult for Hiruzen. In his battle against Orochimaru, Hiruzen faced a powerful and manipulative opponent. With the resurrection of the former Hokages through Edo Tensei, the 3rd Hokage found himself in a challenging position. The reanimated Hokages fought against him, while Orochimaru took advantage of the situation to launch his attacks. Even facing nearly insurmountable obstacles, Hiruzen did not lose his courage. He used his skills and knowledge as one of the most experienced shinobi in the village to fight against the reanimated Hokages and face Orochimaru. However, the disadvantage was evident. Aware that he had no real chance of victory and determined to protect the village and the people he loved, Hiruzen made a drastic decision. He chose to use the Shiki Fujin, a forbidden sealing technique. Hiruzen sacrificed his own life to seal the 2 reanimated Hokages and Orochimaru's arms. The use of the Shiki Fujin was an extreme choice, but it demonstrated Hiruzen's sacrifice and devotion for the good of Konohagakure. He gave everything he had to protect his village and prevent Orochimaru from causing even more destruction. On that fateful day, Obito Uchiha summoned the Nine-Tails Fox in Konoha, forcing Minato to give everything he had to protect the village and his newborn son. Facing a colossal threat, Minato demonstrated his worth as a leader and exceptional shinobi. He fought with courage and strategy against the fierce Nine-Tails Fox, using his skills and knowledge to protect his threatened village. However, the situation became desperate when the Nine-Tails Fox advanced toward the newborn Naruto, Minato's son. Without hesitation, Minato positioned himself between the beast and his child, determined to give him a chance to survive. In a moment of great sacrifice, Minato was impaled by the sharp claw of the fox, receiving a fatal wound. His goal was to protect Konoha and his son, even if it meant giving his own life. Minato's death left a deep sadness in Konohagakure. He was respected as a wise leader and an incredibly talented shinobi. Danzo was appointed as the 6th Hokage after Tsunade fell into a coma. Sasuke was on a quest for revenge, and Danzo played an important role in the Uchiha clan massacre by Itachi. This tragic history led Sasuke to an unrelenting search for justice against those who wronged his clan and family. When Sasuke confronted Danzo, the battle became an emotionally charged confrontation. Danzo was determined to protect his Mangekyo Sharingan, which contained the powers of Shisui Uchiha, and prevent it from falling into the hands of Sasuke and Obito. To prevent Sasuke and Obito from obtaining his eyes, Danzo took an extreme measure. He chose to self-destruct, sacrificing his own life. This desperate action was an attempt to eliminate any chance of his eyes and powers being used by others. Danzo's death brought a tragic end to a controversial character. His pursuit of power and justice led him to make questionable decisions throughout his life, and his final confrontation with Sasuke represented a moment of redemption or penitence. Calm down. Our beautiful Hokage hasn't died yet, but there is something that emphasizes the idea that she might die in Boruto. The reason for this possibility is related to her Byakugu, the technique that grants her healing and regeneration powers. Just like her grandfather, Hashirama Senju, Tsunade might also face a reduction in her life expectancy due to the extensive use of Byakugu. Over the years, Tsunade has used her powerful healing gift to protect Konohagakure and its inhabitants. However, the frequent and intense use of Byakugu may eventually lead to an overload on her body, resulting in a shortened lifespan. Therefore, it is possible to speculate that, with the continuous wear and tear of her cells and the diminishing of her life expectancy, Tsunade may meet her fate at some point in Boruto. It is hard to imagine a way for our copy ninja to die, especially since, within the plot, there are no apparent reasons for Kakashi's death. It is likely that the only thing that could eventually end his life would be old age in a distant future. Throughout the series, Kakashi proved to be an extremely skilled shinobi and a respected leader. His experience, intelligence, and battle prowess made him one of the most beloved characters in the franchise. Although he faced numerous dangerous and challenging battles throughout his life, Kakashi always showed an incredible ability to overcome them. His determination and unique skills kept him alive and helped him protect those he loves. Within the storyline, there are no indications that Kakashi will meet a tragic end. Therefore, it is safe to say that Kakashi could enjoy a long and fulfilling life. Old age would be the only natural factor that could eventually end his journey. But until then, he will continue to be an influential and respected figure in Konohagakure. Even though he is one of the most powerful and beloved characters, there are two people who could pose a threat to him. The first is Kawaki, a character introduced in Boruto. In a glimpse of the future, we see Kawaki fighting against Boruto in front of a ruined Konoha. However, if we consider the complex relationship between Naruto and Kawaki, it's hard to imagine Kawaki actually killing the Hokage. Kawaki developed a deep love and gratitude for Naruto, who took him in and gave him a second chance at life. Despite the future looking bleak, it's likely there are more hidden circumstances in the fight between Boruto and Kawaki. Perhaps there are factors that lead to this confrontation, but it's unlikely that Kawaki would kill Naruto willingly. The second person who could pose a threat is Code. He seeks revenge for the death of Ishiki, one of the antagonists in the story. Code has a strong desire to settle the score with those responsible for Ishiki's death. In addition to the reason behind Hashirama's death, there's another mystery I'm curious to know. And what I want to know is whether you're really going to watch this video until the end and not subscribe to the channel. Man, if you do that, even Naruto will be sad with you. So, click the subscribe button below and activate the notification bell to help me out. It's been a pleasure having you here in this video, and I'll see you next time.